Hi everybody, Jill Lancet here, and I'm here with your free Sunday night tutorial. I thought I'd do something different today. Yeah, I've got two that I've been mucking around with. I will show them to you, and they are, I don't know if they're tea bag folding, if they're origami, or if they're a fun fold. What do you think? Now this one's got 8, this one's got 9. I rather like the 9. So I'm going to make 9 and I'm going to show you right now how to do this, but it's going to look different. Obviously it's going to look different. So I'm going to pop those two over there and I'll just give you a quick look again. 9, 8, 9, 8. So I'll pop them over there. They're over there. Leeann, tell me they're over there when I'm looking for those. Anyway, I'm starting with a square card base, and it's 13.5 centimeters by 13.5. Okay, in the US, I should imagine 5 1/4 by 5 1/4 would be the standard size. Now I have a black panel for this one. I decided against doing the designer series paper or leaving it white, as I did in these two, designer series paper and white. I thought I'd go a bit dramatic, you know. I am a bit of a drama llama sometimes, so I thought a really nice black background. So we'll compare all three of those at the end. So I have that. Did I say my name? Yeah, I did, didn't I? Yeah. So I've got that, and then I used a tag from Something Fancy. Now, look, this may or may not be available for much longer. You get these gorgeous stamps and you get these gorgeous dies. So I'm going to actually use the smaller of the scalloped tag. And I've got it here. Now I've already done some. I've already pre-cut some, and I'm going to show you how I did that. Okay, so I've got all the bits and pieces here. I've got some here, and I'm just going to cut out this last one. And it fits in the mini. I just cut the designer series paper into strips. Now, this is not current designer series paper. You can use whatever you like, but I wanted quite contrasting colours, front and back. That's why I chose these, okay? So I'm getting my little mini out. I've already got this taped. Got a bit of removable tape there. Just hold your horses, honey, while I get this sorted. It's been a bit muggy and warm here again today. It's been threatening to rain all weekend, and then it doesn't rain. But anyway, just makes it nice and steamy and hot. Another glorious day in beautiful downtown Greystanes. Yeah, except I can't stand the heat, but there you go. Okay, so I'm going to just run this through. Oh, look, everything's sliding. Hang on. You want 9 of those. I will put that in the details below. Everything will be in the details below, okay? So this is number 9, lucky number 9. And I can pop my tape back on my lamp and put this back in with the dies, because, you know, that will get lost. But that's the one. It just fits in there like that. So the smaller of the two. Okay, there we go. Right, it's done now. And we're going to do some folding on these tags. And I'm going to show you right now. I've done some, but I've kept some so that you can follow through. So I'm going to fold 4 for you so that you can understand. It took me a few goes to get this. So the first thing you do is fold this corner here, fold the same corner. So the right hand corner, you're going to fold that up and line it up with the side of the tag. So I'm popping it up here just so that you can see. And you will need your bone folder. So probably should have put some, that's the same colour as my mat. That's worked out really brilliantly well, hasn't it? Let me just get this. That might be a bit easy for you to see. So I've just folded that bottom corner. So this corner, I've folded over. I'll do this one again. I've folded it over so that the side lines up with the side of the tag. Okay, I hope you can see that. Get your bone folder out, give that a good swish down there. Now these have got curved edges on them, so yeah, I don't know whether that makes it easier or harder. Now the next thing we want to do is fold this one back. Now I found that if I just pop my fingernail just halfway along the point of that and then bend it up, I want about that much of a gap. That much of a gap. I don't even know what that is. Do you need to know what it is in measurements? Hang on. It's like less than 1/4 of an inch. Less than 1/4 of an inch. But anyway, I'm going to give that a nice squash down. So I'll do this one, put my fingernail about halfway along and just curve this back towards itself and then bone folder. Now, they don't have to be 100% accurate. As long as this first fold is, they can be out a little bit. So I'll do another 2 for you, okay? So I'm going to fold this right hand bottom corner, our fancy scalloped edges up the top, right hand bottom corner, I'm going to fold that up and line it up with the edge. Just like that. And then I'm going to stick my fingernail down there and just fold this back on top of itself. It won't matter. It literally won't matter. I am a bit on the pedantic side and it really doesn't matter. It doesn't matter to me. So if it doesn't matter to me, it ain't gonna matter to you guys. Right, so there we go. And then last fold, I'm going to pop my fingernail down. So that was the right hand bottom corner folded up, lined up against the edge of the tag. Pop my little fingernail down there and just turn that back to, yeah, whatever. And then just bone folder right down there. Now look, they might not be perfect, but we're going to put something over the top of that. So yeah. So now I've got 9 of these. Okay, I've got 9 of them here. The next step is to take your black panel, which is 13.2 by 13.2 centimetres, or I think I made it 5 1/8 by 5 1/8. Now that's going to give you like a 1/16 of an inch border, or in our case probably 1.5 millimetres or something like that. So that's going to fit on this really lovely with a very, very small white border. Okay, now I often do this. I've put an arrow to indicate that is the top because I've lined it up. It may not be 100% square, but when I put it this way, I marked the top. Okay, now I'm going to use, just for your benefit, a white dressmaker's pencil, just so that you can see that on the black. And I hope you can see that. Let's figure it out. So what I did was I just took a rule and I've just laid that from corner to corner. I'm effectively just trying to find the center, but I do want to rule a line only about that far. And I'm going to go to the opposite corner and I'm going to do exactly the same thing. This is going to help you in placing these little petals, for want of a better word, on this card. So now I've got an X. X marks the spot. So you guys can see that. And yeah, I might need to rub that one out. Oh my goodness. Okay, so it's a bit long. Don't have it too long, okay? I mean, you're not going to do this at home. This is just for you guys so that you can see it from there. Okay, I think that should be right. Doesn't matter. Now, this is where it gets a bit tricky, okay? So what I decided to do was to be a bit methodical in this. Now, at this point, it doesn't matter whether that's the right side up or not. But I'm going to take one of these and the non-folded part, so this line here, I'm going to line that up against the line that I've just drawn there, and I'm going to glue that one down, okay? So we're going to do that, and I'll explain how I came to do this. My aim is to make these as easy for you guys as possible to follow. So I'm just going to line this up. Now, I don't want to go any further than the center. In fact, you can go back a little bit away from the center. That way you might fit them all in. But I'm laying that straight edge of the tag. So the edge that has not been folded, the straight edge is going along that line, okay? Now I'm going to do the next one. And you're going, yeah, I've left a big gap there, Jill. I have, and I did that on purpose. I'm going to show you why. So I'm going to glue the next one down. You don't need a terrible lot of glue. Again, that straight line that hasn't been folded, I'm going to lay that across my line. And, yeah, there we go. And I'm going to continue around, leaving a gap. Oh no, this is for the 8. This is for the 8. Sorry. Take one of these away. Take one of these away. Yeah, this is for 8. This is for 8. Sorry. So you need 8, not 9. Scrap that. Yeah, as I said, my aim is to make this as easy as possible for you guys. And 9 was just a little bit too hard. So I'm just going to take a bit of that glue off. Oh, I don't want it there. I want it there. Silly. Silly Billy. So I'm just lining that up again. Pick up that glue and I'll do the last one along the line. So I'm laying that down straight along the line again, okay? Crikey, got that wrong, didn't I? I will go over that, so, you know, don't fast forward because you might miss the mistake. Okay, so now I can lay these down in here, okay? And they should fit perfectly. If they don't, look, it won't matter if you glue over that, okay? So popping a bit of glue on here, and I'm just going to pop that in between the two, okay? Just like that. So I got tangled up, okay? I mean, you know, it's nothing new, but yeah, just let me reiterate that you only need 8. And because we've divided this into quarters and we're laying these down nicely, yeah, they will fit evenly all the way around. 8, not 9. So we'll pop this one over there, and maybe I just did the extra one because I wanted to show you how to cut it. Who knows? Who knows? I think the heat's getting to me. Okay, so I'm just putting that down in there. Now, here's the thing. I can move that in or out if the gap here is a bit obvious or whatever. Last one, okay? And I think that colour just looks absolutely fantastic against that black. So that's, we'll have another look at that too when we've finished this card. And we nearly finished it. So, yeah. So there we go. I'm just going to pop that in there like that. Look, how gorgeous is that? So let's pop that. Now, where's my little arrow? Now, I want a tent fold one today. So I'm going to pop that. Oh, no, it actually goes like that. But it won't matter because it's a tent fold anyway. So, crikey, now I'm just gibberish. Now I'm just absolute rubbish. I'm talking rubbish. There we go. Let's pop that on there like that. And because this is a square card, we can make this a tent fold very easily. Because this is all symmetrical, it won't matter. That's pretty much what I was trying to get at. Because this is square, yeah. So now we've got that. Let me just let that sit for a second. And you've got these beautiful kind of ruffles that stick up like that. But I'll tell you what we're going to do next. And I know you're all waiting with bated breath, aren't you? Right. The good thing about liquid glue is that I do have a few minutes to sort of, you know, tweak that up. So still using my little sentiments from my little busy box. I mean, I've got oodles. And you know what? That was the best afternoon, just stamping those little strips of scrap paper with sentiments was the best afternoon I've ever spent. So now I've got a tent fold card. I'm going to pop the message in the middle. The message comes from Happiest Days, wishing you the happiest birthday. Our little sentiment on the front is going to say celebrate. And inside it is going to say wishing you the happiest birthday. So I'm just going to line that up. Hope it's straight. There we go. Fingers crossed, because I've already glued the bit on the front. Absolutely fantastic, if I do say so myself. Okay, so now I have my little greeting here, celebrate. I'm going to glue that on there, if I've got enough glue left in here. I must be like, oh, there we go. I was going to say I must be getting down to the bottom of all of my glues. So I am going to go over this for you because, yeah, I confused you, no doubt. So, and I just trimmed that by hand. It doesn't matter if that is not 100% straight. It matters not, trust me. I am trying to get over this, you know, perfection bizzo as well, because, you know, I stress out. I stress out over the silliest things. Okay, so I'm just going to snip that off. And I've got some long bladed scissors, and that looks about right. And you know what? It won't matter if it's not. There we go. So we've got our tent fold. It's going to open like that. I think I'd like to just pop that up there like that. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to take some of these little black mini dimensionals. I'm using the black ones because, yeah, they disappear. They disappear behind the black cardstock. So I'm put one on there, and I'm going to put a second one. I've taken the protective paper off, and I'm popping a second one on top of it. So I've got double dimensional, okay? Double dimensional. It's going to kind of mimic this, how this is raised. So I want a bit of glue just on the very tip of this thing, on the opposite end to the dimensionals. And I think I'll just have it, tuck it in there like that. Now, if I can lift that up, all well and good. If not, it doesn't matter. So there we go. We've got celebrate. And I'm going to put something fancy in the middle. Now, I got out of my little button box. I've got all these bits and pieces that I've collected over the years. I think we'll take the white background away now. I found a button, and this thing, I don't even know where I got them from, but it's like a little flat thing with a little gem in it and all the rest of it. Glue dot to the rescue right here. Okay, so I'm going to pop a glue dot right in the middle of this one, and then that, I thought of white, because there is a bit of white here, there's a bit of white here. Now the tricky part is getting this in the middle. So yeah, good luck with that. Hope you've got a steady hand. Yeah, that doesn't look too bad at all. So I've gone straight over the holes. Nobody would know that's a button. And I'm going to pop that on there. But I've got more of these gorgeous metallic threads, and I think I might use this bluey colour just to sort of, you know, accentuate the blue colour that's in there. So what I thought I might do is I might just, I really haven't thought about this. I really haven't. But I'm going to take some Stamp and Seal Plus, and on the back of the button I'm going to, oops, yeah, you can tell I've not really thought this through, can't you? I'm just going to pop some, hopefully, if it'll stick on there, some Stamp and Seal Plus. Now I think there's enough there now, and tipping that upside down, just while I sort this out, I thought I'd get a length of this and just wind it around like a few times. Oops, she says. Okay, we'll just wind it around a few times like this. And it's kind of like holographic, this thread, holographic metallic sewing thread, really. That's what it is. It's sewing thread. Now, where are those scissors gone? Here they are. Okay, so I thought I might, while I've got that in a messy bunch, just twist it and sort of, I don't know, pop it in there like that as best I can. Stick any little stray bits that pop out, and then get some more glue dots. Hang on, I just want to have that one stuck in there like that. So I'll get a couple of glue dots and put on there as well. And how will I do this, guys? I think I'll use this. I'll just take one off, she says. Pop that down there like that, hopefully. Oh yeah, so far so good. Okay. Well, actually, I wonder if we can do it like that. Let me just see. I'm just a bit worried with all this frou-frou stuff all over it. No, that's fine. Okay, so now I'm going to stick that in the center, and I've got this messy threads, and that one didn't stick, so we'll just pop it back in there. And we've got this beautiful card that's got a lot of dimension. We've got this beautiful button with the gems on it. I'm going to stand up and have a look at it to see what you can see. What do you think about that? I think the drama of the black is absolutely stunning behind these two. Now, if that's standing up, you can see it's obviously 3D. I really like it. Now, I saw this on Leeann Greff, and it was way back in like 2012 or something like that. But obviously she didn't use this punch, because that punch, this die wasn't out then. So yeah, I have tweaked it a bit, so I'll just pop them down here for you now. This was the one with 9. I did like it, but it was trickier to put into place. I had to actually glue over that first. If you can see under there, I've actually glued it over instead of lining it up with the straight side of the tag. I've glued it over to accommodate for that extra one. So that's 9, that's 8, that's 8. Let me know what you reckon. Let me know what you think about that. I just think that's cute. If you've got buttons, like I've got 1,000,001 buttons, and yeah, I just saw that she had put a button in the middle, and I thought, oh, that reminds me of my buttons. So I've dragged them out and I've made these 3 cards, and yeah, a couple of different sentiments, a couple of different outlook. This one was quite dark in the background, so it looks nice on the white background. But let me know what you think in the comments, please, 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 please. And look, if you'd like to buy anything, of course you can go to my online store. It's right there, jewellancer.stampinup.net. If you've got any questions, tilly2145@gmail.com. And if you'd like to make a donation to the Kanamaluka Wildlife Rehabilitation Centre, that is run by my nephew and his family in the wilds of Tasmania, I will also put a link there to, look, any small amount if you'd like to donate. The cost of a coffee, that would be perfect. I have it set up so that a monthly donation comes out without me even knowing about it, and that's my small little contribution. But do let me know what you think. I'd love a thumbs up, and if you like this, you might want to subscribe. And if you're subscribing, you might want to share this with one of your crafty friends. So yeah, let me know in the comments what you think about that. And that was quite quick, although I didn't cut out all 8. But yeah, I think it's cute. I think it's something different. And yeah, if you like these sort of, you know, tea bag folding / origami, then maybe this is something you could try. Anyway, look, I know there's not much of the weekend left, but have a great weekend, whatever is left. And I'll see you guys all on Thursday. And yeah, I will put the details below, and I will make sure I mention 8 of these, not 9. Okay, take care, everybody, and be kind. You know, we all need a bit of kindness in our lives. And you know what? If you're being kind, you're benefiting as well. So yeah, think about that. Have a good one. I'll see you soon. Hooray. Bye for now.